I view Bitcoin the same way I view artwork and paintings especially. Let's have a look at paintings and Bitcoin and the similarities and what I see happening and what could potentially happen. So if you look at paintings, if you look at artwork, why or when does the painting become expensive? Well, usually when the artist passes away. Why? Because that artist was only able to create a certain amount of paintings through his or her lifetime. Whether it be 1,000, whether it be 10, whether it be 1,000,000. There was only a limited amount of artwork that artist could create. With Bitcoin, there are only 21 million Bitcoins available in circulation ever. Can't be more. Because it's decentralized. No one is in control of it. Bitcoin is in control of Bitcoin. Whereas if you look at fiat currencies, you can just print endless amount of money because it's just on paper. And that is where it's losing its value. That is why we are seeing the dollar is suffering. And the continuous just printing of money, the endless supply, is basically like an artist that is just continuously painting more and more and more. Where if you look at Bitcoin, there are only 21 million. So once the 21 million is mined, it has the same effect in principle as when an artist passes away. Then the second reason why paintings could become expensive is how people view it. Some people look at a painting and say this is the most beautiful thing they've ever seen. It is so extravagant. It is so unique. And they'll pay millions for it. Some people will look at the same painting and say, what is this? Why is this not almost worthless? I don't get it. Same with Bitcoin. Some Bitcoin bulls are like, this is the future. This is just beautiful. This is magical. This is changing the internet. This is changing how we do things. Some people are asking the question, why is Bitcoin not zero? It's a scheme. It is, what is this? It depends on how people view it. Thirdly, if you look at paintings, some of the most expensive paintings ever to be sold, back in the day when that artist was still alive, people thought this is crazy. Why is this thing, what is this? Some people thought, okay, this could be something. And now all of a sudden, that painting could go for millions and millions and millions. Same with Bitcoin. So once all the Bitcoins are mined, it will have the same effect in principle. You will have to pay the price for a new Bitcoin what the seller is willing to give you. If you want to buy a famous piece of artwork, you will have to pay the price that someone is willing to sell. That is the whole demand and supply thing. And Bitcoin is all about demand and supply. Supply is slowly and surely decreasing a lot, where the demand is becoming way more than the supply. And if you look at economics, when demand is greater than supply, price increases. If supply is greater than demand, price decreases. So some people view Bitcoin as not just artwork, but something revolutionary. The way we do transactions, the way we do our online shopping, the way we pay people. Some people look at it as digital gold, a store of value. So it depends on how people look at it. And ask yourself the question, do you think the demand for Bitcoin will decrease or increase? And then I can tell you the answer to what the supply will do. The supply will definitely decrease. So unless the demand also decreases with the supply, then we'll see a stable or just a plain horizontal movement or a decrease maybe. But all of a sudden, I'm seeing more and more people adopting Bitcoin. Institutions, if you look at PayPal, if you look at Square, if you look at billionaires, even if I look at my friends, all of a sudden my friends are starting to climb into Bitcoin, getting passionate about Bitcoin, starting to understand Bitcoin, learning about Bitcoin. Same with me. I only started investing in Bitcoin when it was $12,000, and then I just continued adding to my position. And for me, it's a long-term hold. For most people that I know, owning crypto is a long-term hold. Now, if you look at artwork, the longer you hold it, the more valuable it gets. So there's just so many similarities between artwork and Bitcoin. It depends on how you view it. It depends on the demand and supply, and that falls in with how you view it. and then there is only a limited supply. And it's decentralized. Bitcoin is decentralized, so no one can control it to be more of it. Same as when an artist passes away. That artist can't be resurrected and be painting more paintings. It is only a limited number. And that's why I like Bitcoin. I like Ethereum. Ethereum gives access to new applications, decentralized applications that could come in the future. And Bitcoin is just, I just back Bitcoin and Ethereum, especially because of Bitcoin in the limited supply. Let us know what you think. Let us know what whether you view it as digital gold, whether you view it as a currency, as both, or don't you like it? So if you can comment what you think about it, we can get a general understanding of where this is going. And if you look at Nigeria, if you look at the US, there are so many countries all of a sudden getting so much into Bitcoin. And there are threats like regulation that we covered in the previous video on our YouTube channel. So you can subscribe on our YouTube channel for more content. And we spoke about it. And it depends on so many factors, but yet it is increasing. And it is a risky asset. It's an alternative asset. And artwork is also an alternative asset. So Bitcoin and Ethereum is a painting that I bought and I will hold on to into the foreseeable future and see what happens, see how the adoption goes, see how all these theories play out. But I'd rather be in it and risking it than seeing it work, and I've never been a part of it. So like Elon Musk says, you can either be a part of it or just watch it happen. So I'm definitely not just saying go buy Bitcoin. Do your own research. We have a cryptocurrency course, a theory course on FinMeUp on our website and app, finmeup.co.za. And that course will basically explain you everything about Bitcoin, Ethereum, other coins, and how crypto works and why it could have a future, how you can invest in it, how to make sure you do everything safely. So that's all on that. Because understand what you invest in. Do you view Bitcoin as artwork? Let us know. Have a great day and invest safely. Do your business safely and stay educated and in control. Cheers, everyone.